He did technically teach us the General Toyoda's sword technique that the Japanese Imperial forces learned. So, I mean, he did openly state that in the beginning. All right, let's watch some of the
Blue
Trash
Lock
Taste episode.
is a boy love anime. The only part in Blue Lock that doesn't make it fully a BL, I guess, is that they don't kiss.
Boys love dudes get like giga ram.
No. I get that.
Not
I get
all the time.
No.
Jesus Christ.
There's sometimes when you have two characters and they're like, why do I feel tension here? Why?
Yeah.
Why do I feel
always
some
kiss.
tension here?
Okay, that's Blue Lock.
No, they don't have a whole scene about like his aromas.
They do.
Hello and welcome
I came in hot with the anime takes.
to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm joined once again by the boys and guests because you're back in Japan now.
Hell yeah. I'm here permanently now. I've decided. This time it's for real.
Yeah,
Now
for real.
Yeah, now that my country's on fire, I chose Japan to just stay here.
All right.
Whoa.
But yeah, we got Hasan. He's back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no politics, sorry.
No politics, all right? I don't
Well,
want to hear
actually, last time you were on, it was probably like the most anime-centric podcast
Yeah.
we'd had in like the history of Trash Taste.
It was also the most like heated podcast with
yeah, right.
it. I have never got as much shit in my life as when from the episode you were on, when I said One Piece is political. I got made fun of so much.
No. It was the opposite. You were like, One Piece isn't political.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's Gum Man having fun.
I mean, obviously, I knew there was politics. I was just playing devil's advocate. I got clowned. But I mean, yeah, I know. But how you been? You enjoyed Japan?
Amazing. It's so good.
That sigh, like you just let it sit. How good
Yeah.
He just had to ruminate how good it is.
So
but you
good.
stream a lot, in your room, and you're still.
Did they snow you with a short chair? No, I think I have long legs. I think I have like a somewhat shorter torso, and that's the reason why I look this way when I sit on some podcasts.
You're still going out and doing stuff.
Yeah,
which is
first
pretty
comment, look at this shit. God, the angle in the sitting position made Hasan's head tiny. He's not beating the allegations. Unlike many here, I have a different beef with Hasan. I'm from Poland, and every time it's mentioned, he keeps disrespecting my country. So for this reason, I will not watch this episode. This guy didn't get the memo that I've actually squashed the beef with Poland.
impressive. Because if I was streaming in the morning, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning.
That's
fucked.
This sounds like the blind set videos.
Yeah, you do. You are on the
Waking up at 4 a.m.
That's you know what? That's not even wrong. Like it is funny because I make fun of those guys all the time, but I kind of do live that lifestyle a little bit. Like I do. I mean, for Japan, I wake up at 4 a.m., which is like an hour later than when I normally would start anyway. Like 4
So you
a.m.
just kept the same sleep schedule, basically.
basically the same. Well, I kept no sleep schedules.
Oh, okay.
I just don't
Okay.
sleep. But
Yeah.
I wake up at 4 and then I start streaming at 5 because I got to do a little bit of research beforehand. And then between like 5 to 8, I'm just doing my like regular broadcast to 10 sometimes.
Okay.
And then after that, I do like an IRL portion where I'll go out. Like today, we went and we learned we did a little bit of kendo and some
Kendo.
Bushido.
It's good time of year to do it because those dojos get hot and summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They often don't have AC because like don't need AC.
Yeah.
I think do need AC actually sometimes.
Or sometimes you put on like whatever the equipment they give you.
Oh
It
my
can
God.
smell the stale sweats.
Yeah.
Just like
It was amazing. I especially love the time mass and whatever. Like we've done that before, like cutting that stuff. But I especially love the kendo portion. Like he gave us like
You
these
get to hit each
Yeah.
other.
these like bouncy ones. Yeah, and he made me fight him too, and he beat my ass, dude.
yeah.
He has
Like
so
impossible to hit them. They're so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hit him like twice, and that's it. Like I'm riding on that, but he cooked me every time. He would just go. Whoosh.
I think
Yeah.
'cause we did one where we went against like the
A university champion.
university champion of
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah,
And we couldn't even
bro
touch
was
him.
on
We
like
couldn't touch
permanent
him.
iframes. Like we just couldn't.
Yeah.
hit him.
Yeah,
We
we
literally hit you 4 times before you could even process what happened.
yeah, we literally went full Ip Man. We went like 1v3.
Yeah.
We still lost.
And we lost by
Yeah.
quite a margin.
Yeah, when you watch
Yeah.
like Hitman, you watch him beat 10 dudes, you're like unrealistic. And then when you actually get put against someone who's good, you're like, nah, it's super real. I couldn't get an inch on that guy. That
He was like
crazy.
teleporting behind us. It was insane.
Yeah, there was this one moment where, because that you had to hit, or was it just like,
No, we just straight up
Just
were
straight up
whacking
kendo.
each other.
Yeah.
okay, so
with
what,
these it's not plastic. I don't know what it is. It's like a mat almost. Like it's like matted,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
an
Oh.
sword.
Yeah.
And you
the
just-
bamboo swords? Or
No.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That would be crazy.
Because we used the bamboo swords
Yeah.
with the
Oh,
armor,
okay.
and that was
Yeah.
quite heavy.
They're
Yeah.
like the chambara swords. I think that's what they call. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
it's like the
It's like a
padded
training
ones.
sword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's not like a pool noodle because a pool noodle is like really soft and I don't know. It wasn't soft at all. It was like actually a hard thing. It was not wobbly.
the red side is like supposed to be the side that is like the
The cutting side.
yeah,
Yeah.
the cutting side
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, he just busted my ass. Just straight up. There was a dude, so we live streamed all of it, but it's really funny. There was some random dude that was also getting training that day.
Yeah.
So he just trained with us in this tiny ass dojo. And it's so funny because the dude was just so bad. Like just so ass. Like he couldn't
A
hold the
Japanese
sword.
guy or
No, I think it was
like another tourist?
He might have been Japanese actually, but
Okay,
he was
okay.
in from like Hong Kong or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And it at least made me look better. So I was like, oh, thank God this dude is here.
I don't think this guy's gonna go home and be like, shit, that guy had potential. That guy, you know, he's telling his wife over dinner. It's like, he's got something. He's got something.
Yeah.
I don't think that was it.
Yeah.
He's not gonna recruit.
Yeah.
He was
How are you getting hate for this? You're just vibing and not talking politics. There's a lot of people online that just like lose their minds. Hasan, we won't talk about politics today. Also, Hasan. So I invited the Japanese Communist Party. Yeah, people are.
too. He was like he was ruthless
must
and
have.
honest. He was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, you're bad. Like it was shocking. Yeah, he tried to tell me like, some good, some bad. Okay, that's what he said to me.
Well, at least he's being honest.
At
yeah.
the end of it, yeah, because I was really bad at the cutting part, especially. I was just like,
Oh, with the real swords.
yeah, with the real swords, like,
It's all about the angle, right?
because I kept whacking it sideways,
Yeah.
over and over again.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever flown like the tatami mat like in its entirety?
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen like the base?
Did you get notes on this discussion? Seems like they left you out a little. What? No. I don't ever do like I don't ever go back and like ask to delete stuff because I'm a Twitch streamer. I speak for 10 hours every day anyway. So
base of the mat also fly? The heavy base of the mat that is supposed to stay as the standing structure.
Oh,
when
like
you
the
cut.
wooden
Oh, did
structure.
you hit it?
I hit it so hard twice, it flew both times, and the sword bent so significantly that the instructor had to stop and rebend it.
He just did up that badly.
Yeah.
my
God
He's
damn.
like, this sword's been in my family for 400 years. Like this sword has been through like 2 atom bombs, and you broke it.
Why were you like all Tony Shohei that shit? Like,
I don't like baseball.
I just
more
kept
technique.
whacking it.
Oh my lord!
I tried to brute force it like the bucket gaijin that I am, and it went to very weird places.
God damn.
Speaking of which, I asked you guys this before the podcast, but
Yeah.
I was wondering if having a framed portrait of former Emperor Hirohito is normal.
No. No. In fact, massive red flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not
Second
normal.
Most people
question.
don't look on that era fondly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, second question for that, then follow-up question. What if it also is like next to a shrine that I may or may not have taken a photo in front of?
Okay.
It's on my Twitter if you want to pull it up.
Yeah. Pull it
We
off.
can, we can go
okay.
through the picture because we have no idea what we were looking
yeah.
at.
Like, how serious of a
I
shrine
feel
are we
like
talking
I
about?
could show you a picture of a bunch of his like Japanese people. You'd be like, I don't know. The moment you see Hirohito, I feel like you'd lock in.
No,
you
no,
know?
that's you have to be logged in to see it. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, yeah. That's. Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah. So I saw the black and white photo and I was like, well, that's a weird time to, who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, okay, look, to come to the defense of this dojo, I think most dojos do have shrines attached to
Yeah,
them.
most of them have shrines. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it might just be. I don't think this is a shrine to Hirohito.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
a shrine.
the placement was just kind
Yeah.
of inconvenient. I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's so much like cultural meaning in like Bushido and well, not Bushido, more so like Kendo. Kendo,
Yeah.
there's so many like rituals that you do during the sport.
Yeah.
And so I think this is unfortunately placed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
a foreigner to
Yeah,
see that.
Yeah.
But I
I
mean,
think it
should
was
they
sick.
have a thing of Hirohito? I mean,
Look.
there's 3 others they could have chosen to put that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I loved the experience. The guy was awesome.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a dope
Yeah.
dude. But then, I looked back at it and I was like, was that? No.
Yeah, it's been like a double take.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Yeah, we found out later that he is actually a super right-wing guy, by the way. Like, some of the people in Japan that I know investigated it, and apparently he's done like ceremonial sword fighting stuff in front of like the crimes monument and stuff. Like he definitely is right-wing. Okay. He was not like, that was not an accident. That was apparently very deliberate.
Like, that's a crazy photo to just have there.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that in Japan where you look, you're like, huh. Like there's that very famous shrine with all the lights that has a bunch of.
He did technically teach us the General Toyoda's sword fighting technique that the Japanese Imperial forces learned. So, I mean, he did openly state that in the beginning.
Like I guess convicted like war criminals that are on the names of the shrine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. So like there's unfortunately a lot of stuff like that where you're like, there's a lot of vocal like against it, but there's also
My sensei, he might be a bit of a bit of an Imperial Japan fan. You know what I mean? I learned the techniques of the sword.
thinking about people who are like, no, we like it.
Yeah, whenever I see
It
just
is what
stuff
it
like
is. It is
this,
what it
I'm
is.
kind of just like, you know what? I'm just not gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
It's like, is it my place to get involved and fucking have an opinion on this? I don't give a fuck. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they can handle it.
yeah.
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 As long as it doesn't get too out of hand.
Well, especially you.
I
you're
think
like-
I should have it.
Okay. As a Welshman, as a Brit, you know, coming into Japan and being like,
What's up with that?
it's messed up.
I can't explain this shit.
Right, son? Like when people try to tell me like, oh, there's terrible things around, I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my taxes paid, man. I'm just trying to deal with
Yeah,
it.
I look. No disrespect. I didn't mean any disrespect.
fine.
If
Yeah.
they see this, you know,
Yeah.
I love the
It
experience.
would certainly
was
raise
great.
an eyebrow.
Yeah.
It would certainly raise
I
an
didn't even,
eyebrow.
I didn't even think about it. Just post it up, you know. And I was wondering if it's like a normal thing to have in places.
I mean, look, I'm sure this place isn't the only place that has stuff like.
You have to come back and defeat your sensei for the cause. Brother, I could train a lifetime. I will make sure you never step foot in China. I will make sure you are barred from entering China. Okay, calm down, Top G. Okay. That would be death. Okay. That would be akin to death for me. Also, yeah, like I was saying, if I try to fight back against that sensei, I could train an entire lifetime and he would still cook me. Okay.
Like this, obviously, because you know a lot of Japan has a much more older demographic.
Traitorous Turk.
So
Saying they were there, they saw it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Well, I don't fucking know. But I think in this instance is just unfortunate placement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
I learned the techniques that
They called it a framed portrait, the first one.
the Imperial Army also learned. Apparently,
Hell yeah.
Is that how he explained it?
yes.
You'll be happy to
Great.
know.
You're ready to go to war.
I sometimes wake up and I just remind you that time you were like, yeah, my granddad told me about World War II, and you were like, oh yeah, and then you were like, the Japanese side.
Yeah. It was the very Japanese side.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm just there like, oh, it's a bit different to what I learned in school.
Makes you think, huh? Makes you think.
All right.
What else about Japan have you been enjoying this time or experience?
Yeah. How long have you been here?
I don't even know, dude. My days are nonstop go. So I don't
Like
even
4
know.
or
I
5
think I've been
days,
in
right?
for I've been here since like the 23rd or 24th, I think. I don't even know. But I haven't really done like anything super crazy yet. I guess we went to a magic bar that was pretty sick.
Nice.
We caught our own fish at the restaurant, the classic
Oh
restaurant
yeah.
right next to children are catching their
nice.
fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also went to the One Piece gym.
Yeah.
And
the one in Shibuya?
yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming. It's a very nice
the One
gym.
Piece gym.
Yeah, there's a One Piece.
Yeah. There's a
gym,
One Piece gym.
Wait, did they let you stream that? Like you just rocked
Yeah.
up and they didn't say anything?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never been here because I didn't know if you needed a membership or something.
No, so
What
okay.
the fuck? I've
you get
never
a
even
day
seen
pass.
this.
Yeah.
So
You can get a
to-
day
to
pass.
yeah, so what happened with
Oh.
this gym is, I think initially when it opened, you did need a membership.
Right.
Problem is, no one went.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward to get into that elevator
Yeah.
as well. It's kind of hard to find.
Where is it?
Literally, you know, like where
I'm not gonna lie, Chinese people are super uptight about people's associations with Imperial Japan in any capacity. I remember at least from talking to some people in Xiaohongshu. Yeah, no shit. It would be akin to quite literally standing in front of a framed portrait of young Adolf, dude. Yeah. No, that's I don't blame them. They were so right for that. I think we here in the West kind of forget that, like, they did that. Like, they did Nazi Germany shit to China and Korea, but especially China too. So, you know, it makes sense.
The Starbucks and the 109. You turn at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
Go.
They also didn't apologize for it and basically claim that it's not real, kind of, or it's like it's a quiet, if that makes sense. So that's why Chinese people hate Japan, but they also travel to Japan all the time. Like, they love going to Japan as a tourism destination, but a lot of Chinese people fucking understandably despise Japan.
Right. Go up a little bit, and it's right there.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the 9th floor of that like big
Okay.
mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay.
It's very visible as well. So I found it because I was just walking around Shibuya. I was like, is that a fucking one-piece gym right there?
Really, it's visible? I feel like you can't see anything about it outside. Am I crazy?
Is this a different one to the one I saw? Because
It's
No,
like-
this is the top floor. It's like the
It's,
Yeah.
it's like the top of the yeah. So
Yeah.
and they because there's nothing outside.
Okay, so
yeah, it's right there.
in the mode.
Okay.
So- Used to be a membership, and then they changed it to day pass because I guess they were struggling to get customers. Because I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It's empty. It was empty when I went.
It's empty every single time. I've been.
Except for the one HasanAbi had that showed up because we were streaming.
Okay.
And
Tons of Americans love going to Mexico, but they still want to deport them from the U.S. No, there's no equivalent for America. There is no equivalent for America. America has always been a dominant power, or basically left alone while it was doing its own genocide inside of the boundaries of the state that we know as the United States of America. This is a fundamental difference. Like, America will never understand. Americans will never be able to understand what it's like to be ruthlessly slaughtered and sent and done it, like, have medical experiments conducted on you by a foreign nation that's hostile. America's done it to itself. Okay. America has done it to its own citizens to a certain degree, to varying degrees, never to the same severity. But, like, no, guys, I'm obviously not talking about indigenous people or black people, man. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Americans in general. Okay. When I say Americans, I'm not talking about victims of, like, internal colony shit. Okay. That's why I said a foreign nation coming in and, like, being hostile. Someone forgot 9/11. Brother, there is no equivalence. Are you insane? Did you just compare 9/11 to the Holocaust? What the fuck? Yeah, I think you were joking. The chatter was joking. Deflecting LMFAO when chat fights back. 9/11. 3,000 people died in that shit. Wait, what? You ain't serious, right? You said some dumb shit. Let's be serious. Deflecting LMFAO? No, I actually factored in indigenous genocide and chattel slavery into the equation. America has only done it to the descendants of people that are now a part of America. That's why I said there is no equivalence that an American can fucking comprehend of a more powerful country coming in and basically doing Holocaust shit. It's not backtracking if you're too stupid to understand something that I literally already qualified. Oh my God. Okay. I assume that, considering that Sex Pestany's fucking court case is happening, that a lot of his idiotic fan base is too busy either going to other podcasts, and when those podcasts end, coming over here to be fucking annoying. There's no other place on the planet where I can just, like, overqualify what I'm saying, knowing full well that someone could misunderstand it, and then further clarifying my position, and then someone goes, that's backtracking. No, dude, you're just a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Americans, I guess, fortunately or unfortunately, don't have that understanding of, like, being afraid of a more powerful country. We make our own villains. We create our own villains in our own minds to justify endless warfare here in the United States of America. Okay? Like, you cannot compare Nanking to, like, fucking or the Holocaust to 9/11. Okay, it's insane.
If you like One Piece and you go there for the One Piece, it's quite underwhelming.
Yeah.
But as a gym, it's pretty good.
It's a really nice gym. It's very clean. It's a really nice
Everything's
gym.
brand new.
Yeah, everything's brand new. The equipment is untouched, basically. And, you got the currency as the weights and stuff, too, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm indigenous. Neither me or my relatives know what it's like to be ethnically cleansed by a foreign nation. We know very well what it's like when your own country does it. That's what Hasan means. It's not that confusing. Exactly, which is why I qualified and I said, we've only done it to the descendants of people that are now a part of America. Okay? There's never been like... America's never been fully occupied and destroyed and had like Americans be sent to concentration camps by a foreign entity. That's what I mean.
But
There's
Our
not a whole
ancestors
lot of One Piece.
understand.
not a whole lot of One Piece. That's number one. And number two, I went with
Do you think the comments are getting deleted? What comments?
4 other people
Mm-hmm.
that either don't know what anime is at all. Okay. I went with Austin, who does not watch anime, doesn't understand it. He's like, it's child stuff, right? Or cartoons. Another person who gets laid frequently and also doesn't know what anime is.
Okay.
What does it have to do with this?
Okay. And then Will and March, who are massive anime heads, but don't fuck with One Piece.
Right.
So I liken it to, have you ever like listened to a song that you really like and then you show it to your friend, or a YouTube video that you watched that you really enjoyed and you show it to a friend and they're not fucking with it at all?
Yeah.
And
That's
you're
just Joey's
like,
entire music taste, actually.
and then you just like start feeling the like crippling anxiety because you're like, oh, they don't like it. That's how I felt when going into the One Piece gym. 'Cause they
Still work out.
Yeah.
It's got they don't even look at the currency and go, "Whoa, it's the thing."
Yeah.
No,
And
it's
I
the
think-
berry.
Yeah, and I think because there wasn't like a lot of One Piece like related activities there, I wasn't also super into it either. So
You're
it
like,
was
nah,
just,
it's fucking dumb. Yeah,
it's just like
dumb.
kind of awkward. But it's
the
a very
machines
nice
are good.
gym.
The machines are
Yeah,
good.
it's a
Yeah,
very
it's-
nice gym. It's
Okay.
very clean.
If you are a foreigner in Japan, it's because not every gym has day passes in Japan. Anytime Fitness doesn't do day passes.
Yeah,
Or
it's always a membership.
So
Unless
you just
have
got to
an
go
Anytime
to the
Fitness
One Piece
membership in
gym.
the US, then you can use it. And Gold's Gym allows you to do it, but it's kind of complicated. You have to bring your passport and shit.
I might go check this out. It
But this is a
looks cool.
good day gym.
Is this the only one? Because I swear I saw this in a building, and that's how I found out about the One Piece gym. It might have been,
Maybe.
yeah,
It was this one.
because
Well, I think this gym is like a different gym initially. Like
a nice
Bragman,
gym,
I
though.
think is
Right.
like the actual
brand,
gym, but then they
yeah.
got the One Piece IP maybe. Like there's a Oda signature on the wall. There's signatures
it's
of
cool.
all the
That is one of the biggest reasons why it wasn't like as much fun, aside from the fact that there wasn't like a lot of One Piece shit. But I basically was trying to show people like a new song and they weren't fucking with it at all. You know what I mean? Like that's what it felt like.
voice actors and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, it's legit.
It's a very good just straight up gym.
Okay.
But
Okay.
as a One Piece museum, if you're expecting that, it's,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
you know,
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
I was
it's
expecting
not.
like, One Piece related activities. But there's like,
Like
there's,
what?
They give you a what do you call it? One Piece protein powder,
Yeah.
which is
oh shit, okay.
yeah, later.
Yeah, there it is. I wanted to get Visitor A, but they didn't have a class. And I thought like the class would be One Piece
They
related.
they
maybe.
do have a lot of classes normally, but I think you have
Okay.
to book, and I think they are One Piece related. I think they,
Yeah, I did the
Not
B
sure.
one.
Well, like
And I
the
got
trainer
my-
is dressed
and
like
also
Frankie or some
if
shit.
you're a resident in Japan, you get one free visit.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go then.
Yeah, I showed my
I've sorted
resident
that
card,
out.
and they were like, "Oh, this one's free." I was like, "Okay."
That's sick.
I was
Easy
like,
clap.
"Awesome." But
Yeah.
the one thing about Japan is that the gyms are quite expensive. I
They
feel
are.
like in comparison to the States, my gym membership, Anytime Fitness, is like $55 a month, just a basic ass gym membership,
Bro, I live in LA. Like that's
dude.
Yeah.
$55 a month is not that expensive for a
What?
gym.
Okay, LA is ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like in London, I paid like £10.
Yeah. I mean,
Gyms are normally really cheap.
Yeah, they're
compared-
usually like, 10 to 20 bucks.
Yeah, 20,
right?
20, 30
per
bucks.
month, yeah.
also
$55
inflation, my man. I don't think America is that cheap anymore. The gym
true.
membership
I
is
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, how much is like a day pass if you rock up to your gym? Is it like 30
$20
bucks?
bucks.
That's not too bad. I mean, that's still less.
It
than
depends
this.
though. Like
Yeah.
if you go to like an Equinox, I think the day pass like probably $100 or something.
It's like a spa, right? Like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
thing. Like that's
I feel like this is more of just like is tourist attraction,
Yeah.
surely, right?
Of course.
So-
yeah.
Surely.
Are you, how is it being in Japan, not being able to work out very much, or do you make do?
It's
Yeah,
fine.
fair.
I mean, I wanted to ball up. Like I brought my basketball shoes.
Oh,
So-
right.
I never balled up the entire time. I brought those shoes for no dang reason. Anyway, I'm tired, but I wanted to give you guys a little piece of the pod. Go watch it, like it, and show us some love. Your balls were definitely up during the sumo wrestling. Oh yeah, 100%. We balling in Vermont. I'm down. Also this weekend, I'm most likely gonna go to Utah. But on that note, I'm out for now. Love you all.